Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is full of degenerates. When you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of the woke system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to pick up a biology textbook. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on their pronouns that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the dude in the red dress?
A dude?
Look again. Who is it?
That wasn't a woman?
No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you might marry one of them.
What are they?
Transformers. They can move in and out of any gender, regardless of their chromosomes. That means that anyone coming out of the female bathroom is potentially a ladyboy. Inside the Matrix, they can identify as anything, but in reality, it's just delusion.
We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are at the Diddy parties. They are guarding all the doors while they are touching all the kids, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them.
Someone.
I won't lie to you here. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought this agenda got canceled. But where they have failed, you will succeed.
What?
I've seen an agent identify as a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air. Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge lawsuits?
No, Neo. If you identify as an innocent human being, you won't have to.
I identify as an innocent human being.
Mufasa, you know we finally here, right?
Well,
It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday again, it's Saturday, Let's go. What? Hey!
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's Sky here from Woke Societies. It's episode number 1128. It is June 19th, 2026. Welcome to all of our friends over on Rumble, over on Kick, over on X, over on YouTube, and of course, my favorite platform, built by Patriots for Patriots. Let's see all the ahs down the charts. Over on pilled.net. People are wondering about the thumbnail. All I'm going to say is happy Juneteenth, everybody. We're going to celebrate Juneteenth The only way the Woke Society's fam can celebrate it. Don't you worry, we're going to be saving that for the end. But guys, we got a big show ahead of us as we always do. Israel done fucked up big time. I think they're really trying to piss Trump off. We got some new developments going on with Iran. Tulsi Gabbard dropping some big Dr. Fauci bombs on the way out. We have people protesting for algae in the reflection pool. Zelensky absolutely destroyed Moscow, and Trump. Well, he got the new plane. He got the new Air Force One. So we're gonna get into all that, guys. Celebrate Juneteenth and call it a week. It's been wild. It's been crazy. Thank you all for being here. It's also Friday. I gotta put it in the chat, guys. Do you celebrate June? Again, I need to be able to spell first. Juneteenth. Yes. Hell nah. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, guys. All right. Thank you so much, fam. It is officially Juneteenth. You guys are fantastic. Let's say hello to everybody. We got Francine out there. Enemy, my enemy. Salty Motorhead. Spear of Yah. Tootsie Roll. Rubio says, I see the watermelon. Yes, my friend. Hey, it's all about equality, right? All about equal outcomes. We have to celebrate everything. Cora Cousin, Salty Motorhead. We got Ohio Kimmy, Bambi Rose, Eric Supager, Salty Steve. What's going on, guys? Gracie Thomas, Jax 2112. We got Scorch out there. Heather back in the chat. Great to see Heather, July. We got Donnie says, other one known as Father's Day weekend. Oh, there's a good joke in there, Donnie. There's a good joke in there. Dr. Shaw in the house. Magalobo, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Condition base, you got it. Welcome in, dude. We got, who else? You need some milk. What, milk? Milk always in the chat. Lulu out there. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in, Izzy Q. Awesome. I see Cyber out there. Great to see you, friend. I saw Jack Attack. Thank you so much, my dude, as always. Seeing some new names in the chat as well. That's fantastic. Let's get it on. All right, guys, let's go over this sad Rumble chat. Clown Show continues. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm saying yes. Oh, you guys don't celebrate June. You guys, man. How can you not celebrate this holiday? What up, little cat? It's just little cat, Repo Man, and me. That's fucking sad. That's sad. Let's get over to the YouTube. Thank you all so much. We got Cookie Kitty. Says fuck no. You guys don't celebrate. I mean, why does no one celebrate Juneteenth? What is wrong with you guys? We got Zoom out there. Juliet says, why was there a hominid cranium in the photo? You mean this? Oh, we're gonna get into it. Don't you guys worry. Everyone's wondering what's in the thumbnail. Oh, that's so damn funny. Great to have everyone out there. Thank you all so much. What up, Cap1Q? Floor is yours as always. You guys are awesome. So yeah, guys, quick funny story. I did a whole bunch of firewood today. I got in deep with the wood today. I was bucking logs. Got into the new oak stuff. I finally split it. This stuff was like top shelf oak. It's already like mostly dry. I did not think I would be able to be selling wood by the end of this year, but it looks like that may be a possibility now. And so I did all that. I was outside in the beautiful weather for about 4 hours straight. Absolutely beautiful time. Posted videos about that. You guys can go watch that on the other channels. And I was coming home, and we've had some really crazy winds out here the last 2 days. Yesterday was really bad. And while I was doing show prep, I always usually have my window open in my office here. Can't do that because literally everyone on the street is black. I'm not even joking. It's me and the one neighbor across the street from me that's white. Everyone else is black on this street. So, I closed the window. You don't get the house shut up. And the wind was just howling, blowing, and I heard something snap very close to where I live. Went outside to check to make sure no trees fell down. I didn't know where a tree fell down, but I knew a tree fell down. Didn't realize till I got home today, right? I got home today, and it was literally my white neighbor across the street. He had a giant limb come off his one of his trees that he has. It's a spruce, and it took off the gutter. It just missed his house, but it took off the gutter on the side of his house, fucked up the side of his house a little bit, but ended up being all right. But it was like hanging. And I had just seen it. I didn't say anything. I just went inside. I just literally unloaded my chainsaw, put everything away, went inside, and there's this one black neighbor that's I don't think he does really much. He just tries to help out anyone else. This guy has literally cleaned up like my trash can when it's been mauled by bears, and literally picked up the trash and put it back in my garbage can. He's a really good dude. I don't know him personally. He's always drunk and high, but I'm not going to judge him. He came over. He came over here as soon as I got back today and rang the doorbell. I go out there. He's like, man, I tried to bless this man's soul. He tried to help the white neighbor across the street. This is what I'm saying. We need to celebrate Juneteenth, guys. He wanted to help the white neighbor across the street by helping him get this giant limb down that's literally hanging almost off the side of his house. And he had some like really shitty chainsaw. He ended up breaking it. And then this guy was trying to use a power saw to cut through, like, I don't even know. This is like a 7-8 inch diameter log. It's not that big, but you're not going to be able to. It's hanging up high. And he tried using a power saw to try to cut this shit down. Like, normally I'm very to myself, guys. Like, if people want help, like, I'll help them. So he came over. He's high as fuck, drunk as fuck, as he is always. And he's like, yo, can you please help me? He's like, I know you cut wood. He sees all the firewood I have over my property for this coming winter. He's heard the chainsaw. He knows I work with the wood. So he's like, dude, can you do me a solid and help me get this limb down? So I'm just like, all right, fine, whatever. So I go over there. He's got like fucking a 24 pack of Heineken, 2 12 packs. And he's just talking to me and shit. And he was scared to death of this thing. And I could tell why. Bam, I'm not an arborist. I don't do fucking tree work. They get the wood on the ground and then I fucking cut it into pieces and I split it. It's still, if you want to call it dangerous, I guess you can call it dangerous, but I don't think it's really that dangerous unless you're retarded. And, but I don't climb up in trees and cut shit down. So, I go over there. He's telling me what he wants. The neighbor's over there. And he's like, dude, I just want to cut it there. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm going to cut this and I'm fucking running. Like, I'm not getting hurt doing this shit. And I end up going up there, cut some limbs off of it. And then I cut the big one down. And this thing ripped. It like fucking slingshotted. And I was done with that. The neighbor was happy. It didn't hit his house. Ended up doing a good deed for the day. And the black guy... The black neighbor, I don't even know his name, but God bless him. He gives me a fucking 12-pack of Heineken and says, bro, you a good man, and hands me a 12-pack of Heineken. And I don't ever day drink, guys. I have some beers for dinner sometimes. I definitely don't day drink, but I was tired. I got home from doing a whole bunch of wood and did my good deed of the day for my black neighbor and my white neighbor. And I was like, damn, all right, this is Juneteenth. This is what it's all about, guys. So I got the watermelon here. I had a Heineken literally just after breakfast time, which I don't ever do, guys. And it's all good. So wanted to give you guys my Juneteenth story. This is why I said I want to celebrate it, because I don't know, besides me, I don't think anyone else is. So help someone out there, guys. Apparently the woke black retards are celebrating not having been enslaved, even though there's slavery in most of the world. I think it was an AI model that ran, I think it was Grok. They said there's about 50 million slaves today. 50 million slaves, guys, today. So I guess maybe it should be celebrated. I don't know, but it's the way these the Dems end up using it, and it's just nonsense. But anyways, guys, that was my Juneteenth story. I want to see your Juneteenth stories in the chats. We're going to get this show rocking and rolling. Thank you guys for the 3,700 gold pills. Thank you all for the red pills as well. Give the mods all kinds of love. We got a big show together for you as well. Man, my internet was all jacked up today. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to put a show together, but I got lucky. But we'll get this all rocking and rolling, fam. You guys ready? I'm ready. It's Friday, fam. Let's do it. All right, from the Gateway Pundit, comedian Carlos Mencia. You guys remember this retard is now facing criminal charges in LA, according to the DA. Comedian whose past is littered with accusations of joke theft is facing a future of criminal allegations that could mean 10 years in prison. At a news conference Thursday, Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan Hochman announced that Carlos Mencia allegedly failed to report personal and business income worth more than $8 million, according to ABC News. The case against Mencia is the first brought by a DA unit specifically dedicated to tax fraud. At the news conference, Hochman called Mencia, one of California's biggest tax scofflaws. According to prosecutors, Mencia failed to report his income, personal or business, from 2019 to 2024. He also failed to respond to 78 notices from the California tax authorities, had said, according to ABC. And guys, well, I told you, when you all don't pay the cartel going to come for you. Over here, guys, from the Gateway, Hispanic U.S. doubles bounty on MS-13's top Honduras leader, believed to be hiding in Guatemala. Washington's now offering $15 million for 2 cartel chiefs. And, guys, not many people are talking about this, but I'm letting you know right now. Trump, he is going for everybody in this hemisphere, and he's not forgetting about South Africa. We got South America. $10 million for one man's head. That's Washington message to Central American organized crime today, and it couldn't be clear. The U.S. Department of State announced this Thursday a combined reward of up to $15 million for information leading to the arrest of 2 MS-13 members operating out of Honduras. Primary target is Yolanda Dane Archega Carrias, known as the streets of El Porky. The State Department is offering up to $10 million for his capture alone. Another $5 million is on the table for his lieutenant, Victor Eduardo Morales Zelaya, alias El Cuervo. If you guys see him, guys, call Trump. He's going to give you millions of dollars. Over here from the Post-Millennial, Florida man has been indicted over a plot to carry out a mass shooting at an AIPAC office. I guarantee you guys he watches Candace Owens. A Florida man has been indicted on federal hate crime and firearm charges after prosecutors said he attempted to carry out a mass shooting targeting AIPAC employees because they were Jewish. Forrest Kendall Pemberton, 27, of Gainesville, allegedly armed himself with an AR-15 style rifle equipped with a silencer and traveled to the office of the nonprofit organization that lobbies the U.S. government in support of Israel. And according to the Justice Department, Pemberton planned to attack the organization's employees. On December 23rd, 2024, an investigator said he left home the day before with 2 rifles and a pistol after leaving a note for his family. And I know how everyone feels about Israel. I agree with it, most of everything. But guys, going and killing AIPAC employees and killing AIPAC people, that ain't going to get shit done. It's actually going to make things way worse. Over here, guys, with the Gateway Pundit, this is our man, the anti-Trump leftist, charged with a hate crime after burning a cross with a MAGA hat on top. In Chicago's Grant Park was released from jail. Judge only bans him from possessing wood or kerosene. He's a full-blown leftist, guys, but he wore a MAGA hat and said, well, it's MAGA country now, and he's a full-blown leftist. And because he's a full-blown leftist, well, the judge only said, you don't have to go to prison, you don't have to have any consequences, you just can't possess any wood or kerosene. This would take my side business, guys, but you know, the left is always going to get away with shit, and no surprise out of Chicago. And also, here's some more no surprises. New Hampshire's first I want you guys to soak this in. New Hampshire's first transgender elected representative, Stacy. There's a Stacy, guys. Stacy Lafton, sentenced to 33 years in prison for the sexual exploitation of children. And I wonder if this one's going to go to a female prison or a male prison. No one knows what this thing is. And all I have to say is, guys, why is this thing going to be kept alive? Over here, guys, from the Post-Millennial, Hunter Biden says he's offended by the White House UFC fight. Some of our public spaces are sacred, and well, we all beat this one to death. We all understand where Hunter Biden's coming from. If they didn't want trains with tits and doing lines of cocaine and crack, well, it's not good for America. Over here, guys, from the Gateway Pundit, the Democrat Socialists of America is creating their own Red Guard, and they're calling it the Red Rabbits. You guys hear about this? The DCA is creating an armed paramilitary group called the Red Rabbits, which sounds almost exactly like Mao Zedong's infamous Red Guards in communist China. The training tactics being described for the Red Rabbits mirrors the tactics of Antifa and other leftist groups. The human infrastructure for this already exists. You know, those people you see marching on college campuses, well, it's the same thing. And now they want to create all of their organizers from Minnesota, Oklahoma City, Philadelphia, Tucson, Austin, and Portland. As the discussion made clear, the DSA is trying to construct a nationwide security apparatus to support its expanding role in street protests and direct action organizing, and in so doing, it fears drawing the attention of the IRS, likely with good reason. Yes, fam, they want to start making militias, and they want to add this shit to their protests with guns. We'll see how that goes. Maybe this will be a good thing, and some of these retards can be put down and learn a lesson. Over in the Gateway Pundit, Joe Rogan says the UFC Freedom 250 was the greatest night of fights in the history of the sport and tells triggered liberals to shut the fuck up. Rogan described the magnitude of the event as insane, with nearly 100,000 people in attendance at the White House at the Ellipse Fan Fest watch party. You could hear them roar from the White House lawn. I mean, I'm a hyperbolic individual, and I'm always like, this is the greatest. This is awesome. Like, that was the wild experience I've ever had in my 20 whatever years of calling combat sports. It was the greatest night of fights of all time. It was the only night in history of the sport where every single fight ended by a knockout. Joe Rogan gets it, but he's still kind of a lefty retard. And over here, guys, I don't know if you all heard, but USA beat Australia. They are heading to, I guess it's a sudden death match. They are moving on, but TSA warns tourists visiting World Cup not to smuggle ranch dressing. And apparently they become in love with ranch dressing, guys. And that is today's News Blitz. I guess when you're European and you never had things like ranch, I guess it can be world changing. And I mean, I've been hearing all kinds of stuff, guys, that they've had. I mean, it was who was it? It was the Scottish out in Boston. They completely drank the entire area dry because they said these people drank 3 times more than what usually is consumed during St. Patty's Day. That is fucking insane. They literally had to call police to take the people home because they were so hammered and they just could not believe. They had to have emergency stock sent to them as far as beer, liquor, anything. And I don't know where, guys, I haven't been following it. All I know is that the U.S. men's team won. They are 2-0. They're going to a sudden death match. I guess this is, they're going to be moving on. I don't know what that fucking means. But they beat Australia today. They're moving on. And if USA ends up going to the finals, that's going to be fucking awesome. It's just a great time to be an American. And if they win for the 250th birthday, that just adds to the Patriot boner that we all got going on. So fantastic news. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all so much for the Gold Pill love. As per usual, today's Juneteenth. I hope you guys are all celebrating. Thank you, Jack Attack, for the cookie. Cyber with the cookie. Eric Supage with the shades. Donnie throwing down his ships is at work as usual, but listening in as I can. What's up, everyone? Hello, Moon with the phone. Happy Friday. Much love to Scott and the mods. Thank you, my friend. Dewana with the late fee. I said, it's Friday. Sean and I, thank you for the cookies, my friend. Great to see you. That 1, 2, 3, 4 cookies. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Condition Base says, understand your sentiment, but being from the South, Juneteenth is huge for us. It's a Southern holiday. Celebrating the day Southern states were told we were free. Britain made it federal to pander to the blacks. So, yes, I celebrate it. Hey, Condition Base, hey, I got nothing against it, my friend. I got nothing against it. People should celebrate it. I think it got tarnished when Joe Biden was the one that made it a federal holiday. And that's really what we're mocking more than anything because, again, all these people do is fucking pander. All they do want to do is keep blacks on the plantation. And that is exactly what we're mocking. But I get it, my friend. I get it. But I'm still going to put a watermelon on my desk if you don't mind. Borges, Scott, where the hell did you get that watermelon? There are black seeds in it. I can't find it. This is called a store. Is that a ShopRite or Weiss? I'm not exactly sure. It's one of the two. We don't have much out here, but it's those two. Flores George says, I really don't care about the day. I work for the city. I'm home, chilling, laying in my bed, scratching my ass, watching Woke Society. Well, there you go. Thank you, Flores George. And Salty Steve says, I can. Can I get some fries with that? Yes, you can, my friend. What up, Salty Steve? Great to see you, friend. Thank you so much for all the love, guys. We're at 4,000 gold pills and counting. Thank you all for being here. We're going to get into a little bit in Iran, guys. Don't want to talk about that too much. It's been saturated. Israel done fucked up big time, and literally Trump set a peace deal for Lebanon and them. And what do? They go and fuck it up. Tulsi declassified a whole bunch of stuff. Polte showed up to DNI a day early and fucking shit up. We got algae protesters, and yeah, it looks like Ukraine is actually holding their own against Russia, and it's not looking good for really any of them. And we got a whole bunch of other shit here. So we're going to get into it, fam. Thank you all for being in here as per usual. This crazy story of this man that survived, he actually filmed it, survived a tornado as it was destroying his house. And I've never seen someone so chill. Maybe it's just called shock. But the thing is, this is wild, and this is exactly one of the biggest reasons why I moved out from the South, because fuck tornadoes. I work way too hard for the shit that I have, and ain't no tornado gonna destroy my life. Rebo says, because of the holiday, I got paid yesterday. Bad news, I'm broke a day earlier. There you go, my friend. There you go. And broke right before Father's Day. You're living right up to the hype, my friend. Right up to the hype. Enjoy this video, guys, and I'll see you on the other side of the intro. Take a watch.
Oh my gosh. Bro, there's a tornado outside right now. Oh my gosh. What in the world just happened? Jesus. Oh my gosh. What in the world just happened? Well, this was insane. I mean, I feel alright. I got scraped up. That was insane. The whole house that I'm living in just got torn to pieces. I was flying around my house. I think I'm good though.
Yeah, he might be stoned or it's in shock or both. I don't know, but I've never seen someone so chill after their house just got wrecked by a tornado.
Oh, my car's tore up. My whole house is tore up.
Damn.
I need to get back under there. I think I'm good. It doesn't seem like my head's bleeding at all. The Lord saved me. I was pleading for Jesus as I was just going through that. The Lord saved me. I thought I could die. I definitely could have died. Did you not just see my house? I don't even know what to do right now. Please, Lord, just let this storm be over.
Society's fam, you know it's time to go. Grab your popcorn, sit back now, enjoy the show. Severe and non on the mic, so come on, enjoy the flow. The wave is rising and you know it's only gonna grow. Thanks for tuning in to the land of the real. But it's like the Twilight Zone, the plan is surreal. It'll blow your mind when the plan is revealed. Bring it all to light, all the plans they conceal. Grab your flashlight, it's time to go down the rabbit hole. It's dark and hell is hot, dealing with satanic souls. The tide is turning, patriots are now in control. Apply aggressive pressure right now until they fold, stay woke. Open up guys and keep them peeled. All they do is lie, realize not everything is real. Through Project Looking Glass, the future is revealed. Future proves past, but there won't be any deals. No time like the present for this music with the messages. The method to my madness, beat the madness to my method. Give you nothing but the truth now to capture your attention. Broke free from the matrix, master the dimensions. People swear they know the truth, but aren't asking any questions. Confirmation bias, so they pass on interventions. For those who know the truth, but they pass it just to mention. Of anything you might say, the passes their defenses. Wake up, and don't you dare go back to sleep. Always keep one eye open for demons on the creep. Once you turn into a wolf, you won't ever be a sheep. A worldwide awakening, so now run and tell your peace. Woke Society's fam, you know it's time to go. Grab your popcorn, sit back now, enjoy the show. Severe and non on the mic, so come on, enjoy the flow. The wave is rising and you know it's only gonna grow. Thanks for tuning in to the land of the real. But it's like the Twilight Zone, the plan is surreal. It'll blow your mind when the plan is revealed. Bring it all to light, all the plans they conceal.
Streets.
But I never wanted all those things people need to justify the life's. Yes, we were born to be alive. Yes, we were born. It's good to be alive, to be alive, to be alive. It's good to be alive, to be alive, to be alive. It's good to be alive.
All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's Scott here from Oak Society. It's episode number 1128. It's June 19th, 2026. Welcome to all of our friends over on Rumble, Kick, X, YouTube, and of course, my favorite fam over on Pilled.net. Welcome in, fam. Welcome in. I started to get some fruit flies over here, so I had to put the watermelon away. I'm sorry, fam. I hate fruit flies, and the last place I want them is my kitchen and in my studio. Fuck that. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Thank you, Salty Steve. Candlelicious out, drink and smoke because it's Black Friday. LOL. There you go. Candlelicious gets it. There you go. Cyber XP giving out a 3-month bronze tier subscription. Lulu's back into the Monday shows. It's been a minute, Lulu. Cyber giving out some love. Thank you so much, Cyber. Appreciate that, Lulu. Thanks for getting that one. Core Cousins, happy Father's Day. Yes, guys, I will. A reminder, I'm glad you said that. Guys, this is my last show for the week. I will be out this weekend. Going to be seeing family, children. It is Father's Day weekend, and I'll be taking the weekend off. Thank you, Core Cousins, ZR2 Anon. Thank you for the shades, my friend. Appreciate that. But guys, we will be back. We will be back on Monday. Don't you worry. We will be back on Monday. And the whole thing, I think the whole Trump thing is going down at the Capitol. I think Trump's doing his rally speech to end all rallies on Wednesday night. That's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So there's going to be a lot to do, a lot to get into as well. So busy as we always are. All right, guys, 4,800 gold pills. Thank you all so much for that. 20K is that daily goal. Smash the red pill. Keep the gold pills flowing, the stickers flying, and please give my mods all kinds of love, fam. I thank you, appreciate you. We got Little Cat holding down YouTube and Rumble. We got Heather over here on Pilled. Appreciate it, guys. As far as Kick and X, I don't even know if people are in those chats. I have no idea, but I appreciate all you guys that are here watching and consuming. And whoever gave me a donation on Rumble yesterday, I completely missed it. I apologize. I don't really check for donations on Rumble. Don't really check Rumble chat too often, but whoever it was, I appreciate that from yesterday. Thank you all so much. And we got the Hashigans on his way home with 1,100 gold pills. Thank you so much, my friend. Supporting the cause, bro. Thank you, my friend. I thank you so much. And the mechanic that I'm waiting for to come back comes back in, I think, 2 days. So the truck had, the check engine light's been on and off a million times, but it's been working. I've been using it for the firewood stuff. It is what it is. I'm hoping it's just spark plugs, guys. Hopefully that's it, but we shall see. And guys, don't forget either. Please keep Tennessee Girl in prayer. She might join today. She might be watching. I'm not sure. But please keep her in prayer. She does have to get some kind of procedure done. I'm going to keep it, unless she gives me permission, I'm going to keep it generic for right now, guys. But she does have to have a procedure done, unfortunately. So please keep her in prayers as well, and anyone else in the woke fam that's going through some shit. And it's going to be all that. Just keep praying, guys. Just keep praying. And all that good stuff. Thank you, fam. Want to give you all those updates. We're good to go. And let's rock and roll now. So, it's been a pretty fucking crazy week, guys. It's been a really crazy week. We got this supposed memorandum of understanding. We got supposed peace. We got Ukraine and Russia bombing more Ukraine bombing Russia more than anyone. We got all kinds of things going down here in the United States. We got the FIFA World Cup. We got Europeans literally having a come to Jesus moment, and it's just enveloping themselves in American culture. wanting to sneak ranch bottles off on their way home because they don't want to go back home. They want to stay here. There's been so much that has happened this week and so much good American stuff that I'm just so happy that we have gotten to experience together. And it's like, this is just the beginning of the summer, guys. There's so much to look forward to. July 4th, guys, is literally 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away. And all I know is there's going to be a ton of barbecue. Good times, good vibes. And it's going to be fucking awesome. And I can't wait to see the celebrations, guys. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen this summer and where we're going to be going with the midterms. And it's just a lot to look forward to. Now, as far as like this agreement is concerned and everything going on with it, we broke down everything yesterday with JD Vance, where Trump stands on all this stuff. And a lot of people are upset about it. I think it's all bullshit. When I say a lot of people, I think it's mostly people that like to bitch online. I think most Americans, they were kind of concerned, not really concerned. They were like, whatever. As long as these gas prices go down, as long as the grocery prices go down, we really don't give a fuck. And I really think, guys, that is most Americans at this point. And we've been talking about Israel a lot because they keep coming up. They keep wanting to talking shit. And this is the thing. And I keep these sentiments towards them. They're just getting fucking worse and worse. And I really feel like, guys, if JD Vance ends up being the guy after Trump, there may be some severing of relations if things continue to go the way they're going under Bibi Netanyahu. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Trump has been doing fucking everything possible to bring peace to the world, to this country, all over the world, stopping, what is it, 8 or 9 wars at this time? Still working on Russia, Ukraine. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Don't really care. Hey, we got a raid coming in from 412 Productions. Adel and Drunk Pinata. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for coming in hot. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that love. Thank you so much. 8 or 9 wars this man has stopped. And he's not done yet. And he's completely just transformed the landscape of oil, of where all this energy flows, putting America back on top. I told you guys about the news about the semiconductors in Taiwan yesterday, about just how Trump wants to bring that home. So there's no reliance on anyone and a foreign adversary kind of situation. And just you guys take care of your own. We're going to go over here. The relationships with Europe seem to be the worst they've ever been, especially with the UK, with everything going down with them. It's been horrific. We are watching a transformation split under Trump. And if things keep going the way that we think they're going to go, because I do believe, guys, we are going to win the midterms. I do think we're going to win in 2028. There's no way it's going to be a fucking Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom, AOC, whoever we don't even fucking know who these people are going to put up at this point. Whoever it is, it's going to be a joke. The only thing the Democrats have going for them right now are algae protests, which I can't even believe we're even discussing this, but we are going to have to discuss this because it's insane how psycho these people really are. Complete fucking psychos. So this whole thing with Iran almost got blown up because of who? Bibi Netanyahu and the Israeli government bombing Iranian proxies and just, again, sticking their noses in where Trump has said, you guys need to fucking stop. You've had your time to do what you need to do, and you guys just keep wanting to go. You keep wanting to go. You keep wanting to bomb. Keep wanting to bomb. And Trump announced literally this morning, we got a peace deal done or a ceasefire done between Lebanon and Israel. You guys are done now. Fucking enough. That's it. So this is what happened. Israel and Hezbollah agreed to renewed ceasefire after overnight strikes as Iran imposes new restrictions on ships in the Strait. This was to be expected. This is reportedly what led to U.S. talks with Iran and Switzerland being postponed. Vice President J.D. Vance, who was leading the talks for the U.S., canceled his planned departure for Switzerland last night, and President Trump is traveling to Camp David today, according to the Gateway. And by the way, guys, just as a little side quest here, I was seeing all over X today, and let me know if you guys have seen this before. Supposedly, I don't even know where this sentiment came from. Supposedly, Trump hates going to Camp David. I don't know if that's true. I saw a lot of big accounts saying that. I don't know where that's coming from, where that sauce is. I don't know why that'd be the case, besides maybe he hates the building itself. Maybe it's a piece of shit. Maybe it's not nice. Maybe it's not up to his standards. I don't know why else Trump would hate going to Camp David, but he is going there this weekend. Supposedly, this has a lot to do with Iran. I think it personally has probably some stuff to do with Iran. I think it also has personally stuff to do with the ODNI and Bill Pulte going in a day early and wanting to fire fucking everybody. That's what I think is also going on there as well. So JD Vance was supposed to go to Switzerland. That's not happening now. And you have Trump going to Camp David this weekend. No one really knows what's going on. We can all assume why they're doing it. So the ceasefire gets put in place. It gets put in place. And then what happens? Bombs start dropping.
This latest ceasefire kicked in just about an hour ago. A U.S. official says it was brokered by Qatar, the United States, and with help from Iran. Now, it's important to note that this is not a retreat for Israel from these established security.
Papa Woody, I don't think it has. Dude, I've been covering Trump for a long time. Papa Woody says it's been known since his first term. I mean, when? I've never heard of that before. That's news to me. And it looks like it's news to everyone else as well. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently he hates it, but I don't even know if that's true.
Zones in southern Lebanon, and the IDF says that they have every right to defend themselves, and this comes on the heel of heightened fighting in southern Lebanon. Overnight, the IDF reported 4 soldiers were killed and dozens of Hezbollah fighters died. Lebanon reported 21 people were killed. This fighting follows an escalation in southern Lebanon after an Israeli airstrike hit Beirut right before the signing of the deal between the U.S. and Iran. Back and forth strikes have since continued, with the White House sending a message that Israel needs to moderate its response. The deal with Iran dictates an end of fighting in southern Lebanon. Meanwhile, Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei, released his first statement on the deal with the U.S., saying in part, it was the American president who, out of desperation, used all kinds of leverage to bring this about. President Trump responding on Truth Social, saying, we didn't meet out of desperation. Iran did. They are finished. We'll play out the 60 days. They get no money, not 10 cents. And now we're also learning new details about what's going on in the Strait of Hormuz. Iran is now requiring ships to register with the Iranian government and hinting that tolls might be put in place after the 60-day negotiation period.
So here's the thing, guys, and just as a side note with Iran, anyone saying that this is a failure or it's a success, the thing is, guys, no one fucking knows what's going to happen here, okay? Because I can tell you right now, if we find out later on this was a Trojan horse that Trump is using to literally maybe catch the whatever's left of the IRGC or these Ayatollah leaders off guard, and then hit them again and completely sever them and give back the country to the Iranian people, I wouldn't be surprised at that at all. The thing is, nobody fucking knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows. The only people that are in the know are Trump and his team. That's it. All this is going to hinge on Iran doing what they're claiming they're going to do here. And we're going to get into some of the sauce about the nuclear material and all the uranium here in just a minute. But anyone telling you that, you know, this is a failure, this is that, it is way too early. Way too early to be making any kind of judgment calls on that right now. And I've told you guys this before. All I care about right now is that this eases off with the gas prices and the food prices, energy, all of it. That needs to come down. Americans need to get that off the table for barbecues on the 4th of July and for the foreseeable future for the summer, as everyone is traveling, everyone's doing their thing, taking vacations. That needs to be out of the way for dinner talk around the dinner table, which is a main goal, obviously. That's all I care about personally. Selfishly, that's all I give a shit about. Outside of that, we're going to have to see what happens. Midterms are around the corner, and that to me is that is the prize for the end of this year. And what's crazy is, like I said, as this was all happening, Trump and Qatar brokered a ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon per Axios to ensure the Iran peace process continues. And what happens? The fucking fighting starts happening right away. And how do we know? Well, Bibi retarded Netanyahu posted a video of it. This was at 10:13 a.m. This was like right after Trump announced that there was a peace deal, or a ceasefire, not a peace deal, but a ceasefire between these two countries finally. After JD Vance mocked these guys to their faces, after Trump said, yeah, they really need to chill out. Lebanon used to be a great country, very intellectual, and now it's turned into a fucking cesspool, thanks to Hezbollah, obviously. But here we are. Benjamin Netanyahu says, as I instructed, the IDF struck powerfully 150 Hezbollah targets in Lebanon and eliminated dozens of terrorists. All right, so this is the thing, guys. Like, this is where the retard right and the smooth brains that were part of what we were at one point, and they've gone off into whatever the fuck they've gone off to, and now listening to Alex Jones and Candace Owens on a full-time basis. The thing is, like, it's so weird to me that we can't say, like, yeah, it's good that, you know, Israel takes out terrorists. I feel like any country that kills terrorists is good. And it's like, yeah, if it's Israel killing terrorists, I support that. If it's any other country, including the United States, that takes out terrorists, yeah, I support that. That doesn't mean there's some, like, special relationship between where I view these countries and myself and any kind of loyalty to these countries. There is none. The only loyalty is to the United States. That's it. Problem here with Israel is that their trust meter, I guess, with the entire world at this point is that at its lowest. And Bibi and their government military are always so bloodlust, thirsty for the next attack, for the next. And it's just like, at a certain point, you start to ask, like, okay, are you really killing? What are you doing this for? And it looks like they're killing terrorists. They probably are. But how many other people are they killing in the interim? This is something that Trump was talking about and didn't want to continue on, because he could have laid and razed the ground in Iran and killed millions of people if he wanted to. But that's not what he did. That's not what he did at all. I'm sure there was some casualties for civilians, no doubt about it. But 750 military personnel and leaders that were running the IRGC are dead within what, 2.5 months, 3 months? That's precision. What Israel does, we don't know what the fuck they're doing. We don't know. You think we can trust Bibi Netanyahu? Hell fucking no, we can't trust him. Trump and him get into fights all the time. And then you had J.D. Vance yesterday say pretty much Israel needs to know their fucking place. You need to know your place. And stop fucking shit up. Because the only reason why you exist, the only reason why you guys are still there, is because America is allied with you. And it's starting to feel like maybe we start rethinking some of this. In fact, we may be living in the future one day that may happen. J.D. Vance and Israel, they don't really mix too well. And this is the thing. This is Israel's security minister. And I just, like, when you read shit like this, it's like, okay, I see why the retard right gets up in arms about Israel sometimes. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. It's just not, it's not what I talk about 24/7. Thank God. I don't make Israel my daddy. Thank God. But this is what he wrote. For every tear of an Israeli mother, 1,000 Lebanese mothers must weep. So that we're starting off hot and spicy. For every tear of an Israeli mother, 1,000 Lebanese mothers must weep. All of Lebanon must burn. Okay? With all due respect to the Americans, Israel must make it clear to the entire world that the blood of our sons and the security of our citizens are not forfeit. All of Lebanon must burn. Our supreme duty is to protect the citizens of Israel and the soldiers of the IDF, and this commitment takes precedence over every other consideration. I told the Prime Minister, even in our private meetings, for every tear of an Israel mother, 1,000 Lebanese mothers must weep. Enough with the ping pong. In the Middle East, you don't win with measured responses and restraint. You need to go berserk. You need to go berserk to obliterate, to crush the terror. And all this sounds to me, guys, it sounds like a fucking a Jewish Lindsey Graham. That's all this sounds like to me. A Jewish neocon Lindsey Graham. That, honestly, I think most Americans at this point are fucking done with it. I am all for taking out terrorists that have killed and maimed Americans and destroying the IRGC, as long as this wasn't a quagmire forever war, global war on terror bullshit that we had to endure under Obama and Trump. We all understand that. We all know that. We know Trump wasn't going to do that. He was never going to get us into a forever war, never into a quagmire here. He wanted to set these people back, and he absolutely did. And in hopes of a new direction and a new basically renaissance in the entire region of the Middle East to finally get their shit together and be welcome to the rest of the world. Because guess what? I told you all, who was happy about this deal was all the other Arab nations that are now our best friends. Who wasn't happy about this? Well, libs, neocons, and apparently Israel. Israel was not happy about any of it. Because Israel wants to fucking bomb and destroy everything, but guess what? They can't do it. They need us to do it. And honestly, I'm sick of that shit. Most of Americans are sick of that shit. And when you have people that are high as up as this retard here, making claims that you need to go berserk to obliterate, to crush the terror, like, yeah, you can kill terrorists, but we all know you guys over in Israel, you don't do that. You fucking kill everybody. You kill everybody. And really, nobody fucking likes you. Nobody likes you. I said the other day, like, I was being facetious when I said, like, all of the retard right anti-Semitic shit has made me sympathetic towards the Jews in a way. It was facetious. And also to be kind of funny. But really, guys, I want to know, do any of you guys really out there, do you guys anywhere out there give a shit about Israel? Let me put the poll out there. I'm going to write it. Do any of you guys give a shit about Israel? And I'm saying this because people love to make Israel their daddy. And I believe most normal Americans don't give a shit about really any foreign country. No foreign country. I'm going to pin this right now so you all can vote. I don't think it doesn't matter. Israel's turned into a propaganda piece that we've covered for years now. No one cares. Nobody cares. No one cares about Israel, just like no one cares about France. No one cares about Italy. I would say the UK, but fuck, we might have to save the UK. But anyone give a shit about Australia? New Zealand? You know what I mean? No one gives a shit. The reason why we give a shit about this is because these psychopaths over there want to use us to do their dirty work. And most Americans are getting fucking tired of it. And when you go and fuck up what our president is trying to do, you're going to put yourself in a position that is going to end up getting your country hurt. Now, the thing is, like, as bad as small as they are, fam, you know, the Mossad, they're pretty lethal. They got their spies, they got their assassins, they got intelligence down. I mean, give them credit where credit is due. No doubt about it. But let's be real. If we just hold back and say, we're good, we're out. You know what it would turn that place into a fucking just another blood zone. They'd be fucked. It'd give all the motivation to all these people, all these terrorist organizations to go after them. They'd be cooked. Israel would be cooked. And the thing is, like, the only way I see this going forward with Israel is very simply is that Bibi needs to go and need to get someone that's cooler minded, that's going to work with us more domestically and actually show the world that you aren't what everyone believes you are. The stereotypes that seem to be a lot, really, most of them pretty accurate and pretty true. Because if Israel starts fucking shit up and starts screwing up what's going on in this country, you're going to get the politicians that take their money at a certain point aren't going to be in power anymore. And a lot of people want that. And I have zero issue with that. Zero issue with it. We shouldn't have any foreign money in our fucking, and from any country, including Israel, and our politicians. Zero. To be Americans. American interest, America only. That's it. That is literally it. And the fact that this goes and happens right after Trump, Qatar, all these countries, they got all the skin in the game, right? Saudi Arabia got hit. Qatar got hit. All these countries got hit by Iran. They all got the blood and skin in the game, just like America does. We're all on the same path. We are in lockstep with our new Arab best friends. And Israel out here fucking up for everyone else. That's the problem. This is why they've been so hard on Israel publicly, and it's not a coincidence. And this whole thing now, Vance was supposed to go over there. Now he's not going.
As an outbreak of fighting further complicates the path forward. Good morning. I'm Dana Perino. Bill is off. Great to have you with me, Martha.
Good morning, Dana. Good morning, everybody. I'm Martha McCallum. This is America's Newsroom. Obviously, these are some pretty big developments as we see this pause on the Switzerland trip. The United States and Iran are supposed to be kicking off 60 days of nuclear talks. President Trump says that he expects a complete ceasefire during this period, but as you can see, that is not happening. The Iranian terror proxies and Hezbollah apparently forging ahead with their battles with Israel. The terror group killed 4 Israeli soldiers in southern Lebanon. Israel responded with strikes that killed 18 in that region. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reiterating that Israel will not tolerate attacks on its soldiers. He also says that Israel will stay in Lebanon for as long as is necessary for Israel's security, something that Iran vehemently opposes. All this giving new fuel to critics who say that Iran cannot be negotiated with. Vice President J.D. Vance defending efforts to negotiate a deal.
The only thing I see here, guys, are tensions are getting high, are getting more. They're getting more pressure cooked, and it's not looking good for. Because again, it's like Israel wants to be the fucking victims all the time, but yet they're in these regions. And it's all about protecting their fucking borders, but yet they always seem to be there. They're itching for someone to get killed so they can go on another rampage. They're like the little Napoleons over in the Middle East that they know they have the United States back, but how long is that going to last? How long will that last? And personally, guys, I'm getting sick of it. I'm really getting sick of it. And this is again, like we're hearing all this news. Per the White House schedule just released, President Trump is set to go to Camp David this weekend. And that's been confirmed. That's going to happen. So you're wondering what the hell is actually going on here. And you're right, Donnie. You're absolutely right, dude. When Trump says, like, hey, maybe we should have Syria go take care of Lebanon, and Israel, maybe you need to back the fuck out and tone it down a little bit. The guy was former Taliban, for God's sake. And Trump's letting him know, like, yeah, maybe you should do it. That's insane. That is insane. But at the end of the day, guys, where all this is going to go, and this is going to be like this is going to be the red pill for a lot of people. Maybe not a red pill, but maybe just confirmation of what Trump's decision was, because as I've always said, the whole entire weapons of mass destruction word magic spell that crushed America and realized we were all played to becoming bloodthirsty ourselves after 9/11 and playing into our emotions to get us into that conflict and finding out most of it was bullshit, if not all of it. What this news came out of about Trump and in Syria, Trump has been systematically behind the scenes taking out these nukes and uranium from these countries, and no one even fucking knows about it. And I guarantee you this is going to be exactly what happens with Iran. After the Assad regime, let me blow this up so you guys can see it. After the Assad regime fell in December of 2024, the new al-Shara government decided to continue cooperating with the IAEA. In June, this is now this month, or last year, in June 2025, the IAEA reported that the government has agreed to cooperate through full transparency to address Syria's past nuclear activities. It allowed the IAEA to return in early June 2025 in what the IAEA called an exceptional visit to Marj as-Sultan, where the IAEA took additional environmental samples. The IAEA also requested the government's assistance in returning to the Deir al-Zor site, Al-Kabar reactor site, in the next few months in order to conduct further analysis, access relevant documentation, and talk to those involved in Syria's past nuclear activities. Their new leader, who Trump has been talking up tremendously, worked 100% transparently with basically the nuke guys, the nuke inspectors, and let them go through all their sites, no issues. On June 4, 2025, the The IAEA provided Syria with the results of the analysis of the environmental samples taken at the 3 sites. With regards to Marj el Sultan, the IAEA reported this analysis carried out by a number of the agency's network and analytical laboratories revealed a significant number of natural uranium particles in samples taken at one of the 3 locations. Oh, so there was uranium there. What were they doing with it? The analysis of these particles indicated that the uranium is anthropogenic origin, that it was produced as a result of chemical processing. Some of these anthropogenic uranium particles are consistent with the conversion of uranium-1 or concentrate to uranium oxide. The Syrian authorities indicated that they had no information that might explain the presence of such uranium particles. And fam, I think behind the scenes what's been going on, Trump has been systematically clearing these sites, clearing these nations as he makes these new bridgeways and pathways with these new allies to get this shit out of there and to completely make the place whole again and to basically, again, bring a renaissance to this entire region. And everything, we saw this now with Venezuela. We now know this happened with Syria as of just last year. And as long as everything goes according to plan with Iran, they actually follow through with what they're going to say they're going to do. I believe the same thing will happen with them. And guess what? Once we find out there was actually uranium there and the samples come back positive, my whole they just used this as an excuse to go start a war with Iran and they did this war for Israel. All that shit goes the wayside. It all goes the wayside. More vindication to Trump and more vindication for what he did. And people that want to keep doubting him, keep talking shit about him. I don't even know what you're doing at this point. I don't know what propaganda you've been inhaling, but it's toxic. It's fucking toxic.
And this just in. Witkoff just briefed Congress that Iran's inviting the International Atomic Energy Agency to come inspect its nuclear sites and uncover the enriched material. This is big. The Iranians have also agreed that U.S. nuclear inspectors would be allowed into the country. That's huge. On day one, we're already getting somewhere, hopefully. These are good signs.
And there you have it. Steve Witkoff went and briefed Congress. This was reported last night on Jesse Waters' show. That Iran has invited that same agency that has brought you guys up with Syria, has invited them to go and inspect all their shit. We shall see. We shall see. I can tell you guys right now, once that's uncovered and they find what I think they're going to find, you know, the doubters of Trump, the who, the Panicans, these guys. They just going to keep losing, guys. They just going to keep losing. All right, we got Hyro the Can, Silly Boy the Cookie, Softenel the Shade says there is no VDS in the media yet. Thank you, Softenel. I appreciate that. Donnie says nobody knows what's going to happen with Trump's Iran plan, but it's bigger than just Iran. Trump is meeting at Camp David at the end. I'm sure Israel will be the odd man out. Israelis want regime change. I mean, I would, dude. I mean, Bibi has got to stop. Candelicious Camp David is in dire need of maintenance. It's a relic. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was true about Trump hating Camp David, it would probably be something architectural, right? The place is a dump. It's falling apart. Like, that's the only, I don't know why else you would hate it. The place is legendary. Maybe it is falling apart. That's crazy. Thank you for the can. Floor George said, do you think this Israel attack is the white hat playing good cop, bad cop? No, my friend. No. Israel has their own interest. U.S. has we have our own interest. That was stated clearly by J.D. Vance and Rubio many times. Even Trump has said that as well. And they've been publicly outed in saying as such. And I don't think there's the whole white hat thing, my friend. I do think there is something there for like the people that left the burn bags for Kash Patel when he came into the FBI. Like there is some of that going on, but as like some grand scale, some grand plan, I don't think so, my friend. I don't think so. Israel's gonna have to take care of their own shit, or they're gonna be on the out at some point, because the sentiment for America, it's not gaining traction in any positive light, not even close. Dr. Shaw at 2,000 gold pills says, okay, I know Israel, I know Israelis and Jews, most don't know that they are very different. I fully support peace-loving Israelis. Plus, the gals are hot. There you go. That's what I'm saying, my friend. Like, people meet Israelis, most of them, again, just normal, chill people, right? Just like the Jews I've met in real life, besides the acidic ones, normal, chill people. I think that's most people, my friend. And that's why, like, when I have people screaming at me, the Talmud, I'm just like, just stop. Just fucking stop. Like, go do that to other people. Go throw that slop somewhere else, okay? Go through the slop somewhere. We've been there, done that. We've gone down the rabbit holes. We know. But it's like the same kind of thing with me right now. Like when I've said to people, like my days of red pilling people with Q, that stopped, 6 years ago? It's not really relevant anymore. You're not going to wake people up in that way, so you have to adapt. You have to change. There's other means of current. There's other current and better ways to do that than talking about Q. And there's other current better ways to do it than throwing the Talmud at people and throwing the most extreme Jewish book, satanic Jewish book ever that the slim minority of Jews even follow that are mostly against it and throw it in the wind. It's the same shit. Sullivan said, I'm guessing an earthquake in Israel in the future, maybe from Russia. Apparently Russia has earthquake guns or earthquake machines. I'm sure America does too. So looking at the poll, guys, none of you guys give a shit about Israel. 86% say no. And we got 14% Mossad in the chat. That's okay. That's good to know, though. That is good to know. And the Forgers said, I have the Jewish Lebovich here in my neighborhood. It's where Trump visited before his residency. My whole neighborhood is locked down. We have Jews running around with black jackets and white shirts and black hats everywhere. Yeah, dude, those are the ones I'm talking about. We don't fuck with those. Those are the ones that move in and take over everything, and then the next thing you know, your entire community's filled with them, and they don't have to pay for shit. They have to pay for shit, and they kill a lot of chickens and celebrate a lot of things when they do Hanukkah. All right, guys, it is that time. I want to move into Tulsi Gabbard. She dropped some bombshells on, I think it was today. Today was her last day, or was it yesterday? As she walked out on COVID-19 and, of course, Dr. Fauci. And like I've said before, you guys all know this. If there was ever a dude that deserved to be publicly executed, it'd be Dr. Fauci. He's on the top of that list. There's no doubt about it. She lights the world on fire with some heavy Declass. It's everything we expected. Then we're going to get into the algae protesters and then Russia, Ukraine. So let's get into it, guys. What we're doing Unpilled exclusively, as we always do, off of Kick, Rumble, X, YouTube. Thank you all for being here, as per usual. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the subscriptions, the likes. Thank you, Little Cat, for holding it down, as per usual. Appreciate all you, fam. Move over to Pill.net, as we always do. Let's get it going. We'll see you guys over on Pilled. If not, we'll see you guys on Monday. No, you won't. On Tuesday. Just join over on Pilled. It's way easier. See you guys over there. Goodbye, my friends.